Exodus chapter 8. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say to him, 'This is what the Lord says. Let my people go, so that they may worship me. If you refuse to let them go, I will send a plague of frogs on your whole country. The Nile will teem with frogs. They will come up into your palace and your bedroom and onto your bed, into the houses of your officials and on your people, and into your ovens and kneading troughs. The frogs will come up on you and your people and all your officials." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron, stretch out your hand with your staff over the streams and canals and ponds, and make frogs come up on the land of Egypt."
出埃及记吧，第二灾，蛙灾。一耶和华对摩西说：“你要到法老那里，对他说：耶和华如此说：放我的百姓走，好侍奉我。二，你若不肯放他们走，看了，我必以青蛙之灾击打你的疆土。三，尼罗河要滋生青蛙，这青蛙要上来进你的宫殿和你的卧房，上你的床榻，进你臣仆的房屋，上你百姓的身上，进你的炉灶和你的揉面盆。四，这些青蛙要跳上你百姓和你众臣仆的身上。五，耶和华对摩西说：你要对亚伦说，伸出你手里的杖，在江河池塘上把青蛙带上埃及地来。六，亚伦伸手在埃及的众水上，青蛙就上来，遮满了埃及地。七，术士也用他们的邪术照样去做，把青蛙带上埃及地。八，法老召摩西和亚伦来说：请你们祈求耶和华使这些青蛙离开我和我的百姓，我就让这百姓去向耶和华献祭。九，摩西对法老说：悉听尊便，告诉我何时为你臣仆和你的百姓祈求，使青蛙被剪除，离开你和你的宫殿，只留在尼罗河里。十，他说：明天。摩西说：就照你的话吧，为要叫你知道没有像耶和华我们上帝的。11，青蛙必会离开你宫殿，你臣仆和你的百姓，只留在尼罗河里。12，于是摩西和亚伦离开法老出去。摩西为了青蛙的事呼求耶和华，因为他带来青蛙搅扰法老。13，耶和华就照摩西的请求去做，在屋里、院中、田间的青蛙都死了。14，众人把青蛙聚拢成堆，地就发出臭气。15，但法老见灾祸舒缓了，就硬着心，不听从他们，正如耶和华所说的。
So Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land. But the magicians did the same things by their secret arts. They also made frogs come up on the land of Egypt. Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and said, "Pray to the Lord to take the frogs away from me and my people, and I will let your people go to offer sacrifices to the Lord." Moses said to Pharaoh, "I leave to you the honor of setting the time for me to pray for you, and your officials and your people, that you and your houses may be rid of the frogs, except for those that remain in the Nile." "Tomorrow," Pharaoh said. Moses replied, "It will be as you say, so that you may know there is no one like the Lord our God. The frogs will leave you and your houses, your officials and your people. They will remain only in the Nile." After Moses and Aaron left Pharaoh, Moses cried out to the Lord about the frogs he had brought on Pharaoh, and the Lord did what Moses asked. The frogs died in the houses, in the courtyards, and in the fields. They were piled into heaps, and the land reeked of them. But when Pharaoh saw that there was relief, he hardened his heart and would not listen to Moses and Aaron, just as the Lord had said. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron, stretch out your staff and strike the dust of the ground, and throughout the land of Egypt the dust will become gnats." They did this, and when Aaron stretched out his hand with the staff and struck the dust of the ground, gnats came on people and animals. All the dust throughout the land of Egypt became gnats. But when the magicians tried to produce gnats by their secret arts, they could not. Since the gnats were on people and animals everywhere, the magicians said to Pharaoh, "This is the finger of God." But Pharaoh's heart was hard, and he would not listen, just as the Lord had said.
第三灾，文灾。16耶和华对摩西说：“你要对亚伦说，伸出你的杖，击打地上的尘土，使尘土在埃及全地变成蚊子。”17他们就照样做了。亚伦伸出他手里的杖，击打地上的尘土，人和牲畜身上就有了蚊子，埃及全地的尘土都变成蚊子了。18术士也用邪术要照样产生蚊子，却做不成。于是人和牲畜的身上都有了蚊子。19术士对法老说：“这是上帝的手指。”法老心里刚硬，不听摩西和亚伦，正如耶和华所说的。
Then the Lord said to Moses, "Get up early in the morning and confront Pharaoh as he goes to the river, and say to him, 'This is what the Lord says. Let my people go, so that they may worship me. If you do not let my people go, I will send swarms of flies on you and your officials, on your people and into your houses. The houses of the Egyptians will be full of flies. Even the ground will be covered with them. But on that day, I will deal differently with the land of Goshen, where my people live. No swarms of flies will be there, so that you will know that I, the Lord, am in this land. I will make a distinction between my people and your people. This sign will occur tomorrow." And the Lord did this. Dense swarms of flies poured into Pharaoh's palace and into the houses of his officials. Throughout Egypt the land was ruined by the flies.
第四灾，蝇灾。20耶和华对摩西说：“你要清早起来，站在法老面前。看哪，法老来到水边，你就对他说：耶和华如此说，放我的百姓走，好侍奉我。21你若不放我的百姓走，看哪，我要派成群的苍蝇到你臣仆和你百姓身上，进你的宫殿。埃及人的房屋和他们所住的地都要满了成群的苍蝇。22那一日，我必把我百姓所住的歌山地分别出来，使那里没有成群的苍蝇，好叫你知道我耶和华是在全地之中。23我要施行救赎，区隔我的百姓和你的百姓。明天必有这神迹。24耶和华就这样做了。大群的苍蝇进入法老的宫殿和他臣仆的房屋，在埃及全地，地就因这成群的苍蝇毁坏了。
Then Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and said, "Go, sacrifice to your God here in the land." But Moses said, "That would not be right. The sacrifices we offer the Lord our God would be detestable to the Egyptians. And if we offer sacrifices that are detestable in their eyes, will they not stone us? We must take a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God, as he commands us." Pharaoh said, "I will let you go to offer sacrifices to the Lord your God in the wilderness, but you must not go very far. Now pray for me." Moses answered, "As soon as I leave you, I will pray to the Lord, and tomorrow the flies will leave Pharaoh and his officials and his people. Only let Pharaoh be sure that he does not act deceitfully again by not letting the people go to offer sacrifices to the Lord." Then Moses left Pharaoh and prayed to the Lord, and the Lord did what Moses asked. The flies left Pharaoh and his officials and his people. Not a fly remained. But this time also Pharaoh hardened his heart and would not let the people go.
25法老召了摩西和亚伦来说：“去，在此地向你们的上帝献祭。26摩西说：“这样做是不妥的，因为我们要献给耶和华我们上帝的祭物是埃及人所厌恶的。看哪，我们在埃及人眼前献他们所厌恶的，他们岂不拿石头打死我们吗 27我们要遵照耶和华我们上帝所吩咐我们的，往旷野去，走3天路程，向他献祭。28法老说，我可以放你们走，在旷野向耶和华你们的上帝献祭，只是不可走得太远。你们要为我祈祷。29摩西说，看啊，我要从你这里出去，祈求耶和华，使成群的苍蝇明天离开法老，法老的臣仆和法老的百姓，法老却不可再欺骗，不让百姓去向耶和华献祭。30于是摩西离开法老，去祈求耶和华。31耶和华就照摩西的请求去做，使成群的苍蝇离开法老，他的臣仆和他的百姓，一只也没有留下。32但这一次法老又硬着心，不放百姓走。